Welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with your boy DP. And the Canes 10-1, baby. Ranked number 8 in the nation. We back in the top 10, baby. We here, man. And Canes fans, we gotta be grateful, dog. We have to be grateful. I've been hearing too many Canes fans complaining. I don't understand why. We can't be complaining so much. We ain't been here in a minute. The last time we've been close to here was 2017, and that was kind of, fluky, and everybody know that, you feel me? But we got a step close. We're another step closer to an ACC championship game. And an ACC championship victory if we take care of business and handle business, you feel me? But we got to go out there and execute. But great win by the Canes. I'm getting into the game a little bit, but I want to talk about other stuff, you feel me? About our Miami Hurricanes this year, you feel me? But let's see what I got here. First thing I want to talk about. Yeah, Canes fans, don't forget where we came from, man. 20 plus years of failure. We ain't been here in a minute, dog. It's been 20 plus years of failure, and I've been hearing people talking about if we don't win the ACC championship this season, or if we only win the ACC championship this season and we lose in the playoff early, this season a failure. I can't call it that because coming into this season, my expectation was not that high. And I'm sure a lot of other people's expectation was not that high until they seen Cam Ward ball out at UF in the beginning of the season. If we being honest, until we seen Cam Ward go out there and do his thing and just spank the Florida Gators, we wasn't expecting to have a crazy year like we've been having. And then everybody's been biting their fingernails the whole season instead of enjoying the victories, man. It's hard to win football games out here this season. I'm trying to tell you. You just got to think, man, the way Mario Cristobal has been building this program. Just take a look at the first 3 years. The first year was rough. Went 5-7. It ain't look good at all. We're looking bad out there. So you know what? Because Mario Cristobal rearranged the coaching staff, got some guys out of here. Next year we went 7-5. And mind you, it could have been 8-4 if we would have took a knee, and Tyler Van Dyke would have gave us a little bit of better play from the quarterback position. But we went 7-5 the second season. And now we're here, 10-1, with a chance to win the ACC championship and a chance to go into the playoffs and possibly make some noise in the playoffs. And I've been hearing fans complain. There's no perfect team out here, ladies and gentlemen. None whatsoever. And I've been hearing a lot of people talk about next season. I'm not worried about next season, man. Right now, we on the path to trying to make it to the ACC championship, win it, and make it to the playoffs. And mind you, for next season, I feel like we're going to be okay. And I know where we lacking. Mario Cristobal is going to fulfill the need. We got one of the best recruiters in the land on our coaching staff, and he's the head man, Coach Mario Cristobal. So we got to start worried about next year, and we got to start worried about all these little things that don't mean nothing if the end of the day it's a W on the victory side and not an L, you feel me? That's what we got to be thinking about. That's what we got to be worried about. We can't be worried about next year, man. We got to just focus on what's going on and be where our feet is. And just win, baby. All we got to do is just win. We just win, and it take care of everything to solve our problems. Whether it look ugly, whether it look beautiful, or whether it have us stressing out there. But long as it's a victory, that's all that matters, man. We just got to win. We just got to get these W's out here. And let's be honest, man. Name me a perfect team in college football right now. Just name me a perfect team in college football in the top 25, not in the top 25. Name me a team that don't got no flaws. Name me a team that looks unbeatable this season. I've been saying this all season that the games are played on the field this year. We can't be sitting out there worried about what a team look like because of a logo and because of what they did in the past. It's not like that this year. I'm seeing too many SEC teams losing to teams that ain't even really supposed to be competing with them. You got an Alabama team that done lost to Vanderbilt. They lost to Tennessee, which Tennessee should be able to compete with Alabama. But then you lose to an Oklahoma that's 1-5 in the conference, 5-5 on the season that just came from the Big 12. When they only kicked the field goal down there in Oklahoma. Y'all flew way down there just to get 3 points. It's outrageous. Never seen that from an Alabama team. And then Ole Miss, y'all fumbled the bag at Florida. Georgia got 2 losses. I don't understand how losses is starting to mean more than wins. It's outrageous. If it's too tough of a schedule for you, move to another conference. I don't want to hear about nothing about no tough schedule. But all this, what I'm saying, could be fugazi if Georgia Tech go out there and get their head knocked off against Georgia this weekend, and if South Carolina drag Clemson through the mud. If that happened, then hey, I need to shut up. But until then, man, the game's played on the field this season. And we just got to go out there, play hard, execute at a high level, and win the game. Win football games, you feel me? We worry too much about the wrong things, you feel me? And I don't know if y'all gonna agree with me or not. But I feel like if we start from this point on for the rest of our games, run the ball 35 times or more a game, we're going to win the national championship. That's how I feel. Because I feel like our running game can't be stopped. I feel like this team is built to run the football. We got the offensive line, and we got a few of them that can play behind each other. If we got a person that go down, Lord forbid that happen, we got bodies to replace the offensive line. You feel me? We built different in the trenches, and we got a running back stable. And another thing, we got one of the best quarterbacks in the land, Cam Ward, but we can make his job way more easier if we run the ball 35 times a game. Because then, if the foolish defensive coordinator start loading the box, you know Cam finna check out of that thing and go over the top, if you feel what I'm saying. So we're going to be more dangerous if we stick to the run at this point of the season. This point of the season, it's finna get real. Everybody going to try to knock us off. Everybody going to try to get us out of the picture. But we need to handle business against Syracuse and go handle business against SMU in the ACC championship and keep handling business. Because I feel like we can win a natty if we just run this ball. Our running backs are too dangerous. We got too many of them. We got too much for one joker, too much for one fella, too much for one fella to handle, if you know what I'm saying, you feel me? But also, we're saying that, I ain't saying don't use Cam Ward. Use Cam Ward when we need him. But I feel like it'll help him if run the ball on first and second downs from now on to see what that get us. And then if we get third and short, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, let Cam do what it do. You feel me? And then mix it up a little bit. But let's start running the ball a little more. That's all I'm saying. I feel like we're going to win that. But let's get into this game, man. Miami versus Wake Forest, baby. Miami 42-14, and they covered the spread, which I was impressed because when I was talking about it in the pick show, I didn't think McCain was going to cover. I just thought we was going to win this thing. But fourth quarter, them boys turned that thing up. Because offense was looking stagnant a little bit. They were struggling. The first quarter I thought defense was going to be on that same old job, but they wasn't. Defense came through, came to make some plays, and came to save the day. If you know what I'm saying, you feel me? Well, hold on, let me get a little water break. Cam Ward on the day, 27-38. 280 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 INT that I did not like. We should have just threw the ball away or just, took the sack. But it is what it is, you know. We live to fight another day. But what I will say, for the most part, Cam was taking his check downs, man. He was looking real good, and he was, playing more conservative and taking what defense was giving him. And that really allowed Elijah Arroyo to get busy out there. You feel me? I want to, give my dog his spotlight, man. Elijah Arroyo on the day with 6 receptions, 79 receiving yards, 13.2 yards a catch, man. I feel like if we keep evolving Elijah Arroyo in the game plan and keep running the football a lot more, it's gonna be easy money. We ain't gonna be able to be stopped. I can't think of too many teams that can cover Elijah Arroyo, if we being honest. Let's be real. And our wide receivers, we still can be able to involve them in the game plan, but at this point, we need to lean on the run game. We got Jordan Lyle, the freshman. Shout out to the freshman. Way to run that rock, man. Listen, I ain't seen a running back like that in a minute at the U. Mind you, I like my boy Damian Martinez. I love my boy Mark Fletcher Jr. But shout out to Jordan Lyle because the young man was hungry. 7 carries, 115 rushing yards, 1 rushing TD, 16.4 yards per carry. That's what I'm talking about. And my boy Damian Martinez got busy a little piece. 16 carries, 63 yards, and 4 yards carry. They was hard yards. He was getting hard first downs, getting them 1 yards and 2 yards that we needed when we needed it. You feel me? You gotta love it. I feel like him and Mark Fletcher really beat up the defense and let Jordan Lyle and AJ Allen go out there and do their thing and get busy. You feel me? Get that thunder and lightning punch with 4 different running backs. You feel me? If you know what I'm saying. But shout out to Mark Fletcher Jr. also with 6 carries, 55 yards a carry, and 9.2 yards per carry. You feel me? Losing my voice a little bit, man, because I was excited this weekend. I be turned up on my Canes, finally balling, do their thing. Back there making sacks, making plays, you feel me? We ain't been at this point in a minute. In this point, and we looking like a real team at this point, you feel me? I'm excited. I ain't trying to be worried about the flaws and none of that at this point that much. Our coaches and coordinators gotta work on the flaws and worry about the flaws. We can't be couch coaches and, you feel me, sideline coaches that ain't even much on the field or near the field, you feel me? We just gotta enjoy what's going on and hope they get it right, if you know what I'm saying, you did. But Jacoby George on the day, shout out to him, 7 receptions, 91 receiving yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns, 13 yards per catch, man. Way to go, dog. But the only player that really hurt us from Wake, the Damian Claiborne cat, it looked good when he was in there, but at the end of the day, feel me? Now, I don't know how it would have looked if he would have stayed the whole game, cause you feel me? He had 19 carries, 62 yards, 3 yards a carry, but if he would have played the whole game, who knows how it would have looked. But as far as in the return game that really killed us, we got to tighten up on that special teams, man. I don't know what's going on there, but I feel like them guys got to make sure they take care and keep lane integrity, you feel me, when it comes to that punt return and kick return game, man. They got to make sure they go down there and make the tackle and make the play. I'm getting tired of seeing a person make one cut and go on their ass and they be going to the house. We got to tighten that up, special teams coordinator, you feel me. We got to get them young man right and get them hungry, get them down there to make a tackle. But I would prefer Boyd Gallis just kick that thing out the back of the end zone so we don't have to worry about that, because I'm tired of seeing kickoff return touchdowns and we not the ones doing it with the speed we got back there as the return, man. You feel me? But moving on, we'll talk about our D a little bit, dog. Cause shout out to the defense, man. They held it down this game. They came through when they was needed the most. And honestly, all throughout the season, the defense have showed up when we needed them the most. You feel me? I have watched a lot of defenses out there throughout the nation this season, and a lot of them is not playing at the level we're playing at, you feel me? Even though we've been having our rough moments and our rough plays and been looking lost out there and having communication issues a lot of times. But I'm seeing it all over college football. We're not the only team that's doing it, if you understand what I'm saying. But Francisco Maldonado, 12 tackles on the day. You feel me? Hakeem Mesidor, I'm glad they put him back outside, you feel me? He looked good out there on the defensive end. Because Tyler Barron, I don't know if he's refusing to listen or he just it's just a habit that he can't break and he can't get out of it, like cheating inside. But I'm glad they pulled the gun and put Akeem Mazinor back on the end, you feel me? Because that really made a big difference and allowed Ahmad Bolton to go out there and, make some noise and show his talents. Also, he had a nice sack on the day and a tackle for loss. But Wesley Saint, he also did his thing out there. 5 tackles on the day, 1 sack, and 1 TFL. And Meech Powell, listen, him playing nickelback, I like it. Seemed like he making a lot more plays there and he feel a lot more comfortable there. And I like to see Markeith Williams back there at safety a lot more also. I want to keep seeing this lineup a lot more. The lineup with Meech Powell at nickel, put Markeith Williams at safety, and put Hakeem Mazinor at defensive end. Have that lineup out there. That's what I want to see a lot more often. And then rotate, Pruitt in there and Bobby Washington in there also some too, and Chase Mill, you feel me? And I seen Popo Aguirre doing this thing. I think that really made Kiko, feel me, tighten up when they put Popo Aguirre out of it. Popo was looking good. That's why I keep telling you, I'm not worried about next year because we getting guys playing time. Now, I was hearing people saying they wanted the wide receiver course to get more reps, which I do agree with that. We need to get our young guns some more playing time, some more touches. And we need to do it like progressively. We don't gotta take the whole starter, every starter out. We can take one starter out, you feel me, and to introvert them between Sam Brown, you feel me, let him take breaks and put one of the young gunners in, and let Jacoby take a break, you feel me, something to put one of the young gunners in, you feel me. We don't gotta take all the starters out, you feel me, just to put the young gunners in, but put one in here and there, you feel me. I can agree with that, you feel me, from what I've been hearing over, you feel me, some of the Hurricanes football world, if you know what I'm saying. And I want to talk about these game stats, man, you feel me, before I move on and talk about next week's game. But I need me some water, because you feel me, I got the cotton mouth, you feel me, I ain't gonna even count with y'all. Now, I also want to get into these game stats, you feel me. So, the offense on the day, 27 first downs, 7 for 12 on third downs. We was real efficient on third down this week. And I feel like we could have did even better if we would have ran the ball a little bit more, like I've been saying. I feel like our running game really can't be stopped, especially if we get very creative with our running game and don't just stick to running up the middle. Because one thing I say, even though Damon Martinez is real patient, sometimes it helps him being patient. Because sometimes the initial hole ain't there. Excuse me, ooh, Lord. Sometimes the initial hole don't be there, and you gotta bounce that thing out and take it to the, feel me, to the outside real quick and lower his shoulder, you feel me, get that first down. But we need big running backs, you feel me? That's what he for. Get them hard fought yards, get them hard yards that we need, you feel me? But also, the offense had 508 total yards on the day, 280 passing, 228 rushing. I love the balance, but I feel like we need to run a little bit more, because I feel like this running game is serious, because we had 7.1 yards per carry on the day. So, man, these boys, listen, trust in the run, and it's going to do us justice, and I'm going to keep saying it the whole video. And the Canes had the football for 30 minutes and 20 seconds of the game. Defense, like I say, man, a lot of people were stressing about the defense in the first half. But then they was all loving, Coach Lance Gidger in the second half, man. I'm not ready for neither one of my offensive coordinators to go. I want to keep them here as long as we can until, you feel me, they decide to move up and get head coaching jobs somewhere elsewhere. Until then, let them grow here and let players grow here and develop under the same scheme, you feel me, until they learn the scheme to perfection. And by the time, you feel me, they gone, they can be able to teach the scheme, you feel me, to other players, which I mean, like once the seniors leave, each player can teach the other player the scheme. So the coordinator's job will be a lot easier, you feel me? So they don't have to stress learning everybody the scheme. They can just focus on the starters, if you feel me what I'm saying. But hopefully we keep those guys long enough for that process to happen, because this is college football. And when your coordinator's doing good and they got head coaching job dreams, They're going to go, and I can't hold nobody back, and I can't be mad at that. But let's just hope we get them for at least another year or two. You feel me? Some people might not want that, but I wouldn't mind that. Because, you feel me, that creates continuity, you feel me? But defense held Wake Forest 4 for 14 on third downs, 2 of 4 on fourth downs, and held Wake to 193 total yards of offense. Now, the defense held Wake to 99 yards passing, but I want to say Wake really just went away from the passing game a lot, and I don't understand why. They really put themselves in bad situations running. They was trusting in running the ball on 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 11. They was just putting all their trust in that, and it really didn't work out that well for them. But they ended the day with 99 rushing yards also. Well, 94 rushing yards on the day. 2.4 yards per rush though, so it really ain't help them. And after they kick return touchdowns, their drive summary was a punt, turnover on downs, punt, turnover on downs. So I told you, defense, they went out there, they balled, they did their thing. So shout out to the Hurricane defense, man. But this week, we got Syracuse, man. We got to go to the Dome. I've been hearing Syracuse been trying to get game day to come, but I don't think game day coming. I think game day going to go to Texas A&M. Those two teams hasn't played each other in a while, and I think it's, more of a rivalry than the Syracuse-Miami game, which I feel like that's a rivalry game too, because when I think of that game, I think of how McNabb was just demolished my Canes back in the day, but that's before I was even able to watch it. Cause you feel me? I wasn't born till '94, so I had to really go back and watch the highlights of that thing. You feel me? If I want to be real. But Miami Hurricanes coming into this game ranked number 8 in the nation, 10-1, going against Syracuse 8-3. Miami Hurricanes a 10.5 point favorite, which I ain't mad at that because Syracuse offense, they're not half bad. They got a pretty good offense. They got one of the top passing offenses in the nation. I think they got a second-ranked passing offense in the nation. So we're going to have to come with it. At this point, Miami got the third-ranked passing offense in the nation. So it's the battle of the arms. But I don't feel like we need to let it be that way. I feel like we need to go out here and just run this football. And if we got open pass, if we got some stuff there that Cam see that we can take advantage of within the passing game, then hey, check out of that thing and throw the ball. But if all else fails, run the football, man. We can move them people. They cannot stop the run for the most part. Let me see here. They got the 79th ranked run defense. So if we take advantage of our run game, run all through them, get them tired, and make them bring people down in the box and lower the box, we can really blow these people out if we want to. Especially if we can get Kyle McCord to throw some turnovers. Now, we let him just sit back there and pick us apart, he will do it because the young man been swinging that rock. The young man got, let's see here, 3,946 passing yards on the season with 26 passing touchdowns, 12 INTs, though. I told you, he'll get that thing up, you feel me? The game against Pittsburgh, the man threw 3 INTs that went for touchdowns in the first half against Pittsburgh. So if we can get him to have a game like that, we finna have a breezy, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl game, you feel me? It's gonna be beautiful, you feel me? We're gonna just take advantage of this and walk home with a victory and get ready for SMU and Charlotte. But we gotta take advantage of this and we gotta play hard because he also got sacked 22 times. So I feel like if we can create pressure, if we can get to him and stay in our pass lanes and get Kyle McCord on the ground and touch him and rush him and you feel me, get him just all unorthodox and all out of sight and all, you feel me? Can't think of everything I want to say, but just get him uncomfortable is the main thing I'm trying to say. Do not allow Kyle McCord to be comfortable and we'll be all right in this game. Easy victory. But it all depends on what version of my Canes gonna come out here because this might be a dog fight at the end of the day, but I still feel like we're gonna get this W. But my Hurricanes coming into this game averaging 541 total yards of offense per game, 360 passing yards per game, 181 rushing per game, and averaging 44 points per game. Defense allowing 305 points per game, giving up 194 passing yards, and giving up 111 rushing yards per game. Allowing 22 points per game. That's the Hurricane defense, baby. But let's get in Cam Ward stats, man. 3,774 passing yards on the season. 34 passing touchdowns. 7 interceptions on the season, which ain't bad. I would like to see less, but it ain't bad compared to what we had last year. 53 carries, 177 rushing yards, and 4 rushing TDs. And I must mention that a lot of people not realizing, which I keep saying we need to run the ball more. As of now, Miami has 4 running backs that is averaging 5.5 yards per carry. And they got 2 running backs that's averaging 7.6 yards per carry. So run the ball, please. Please run the ball. And Miami got the 35th ranked pass defense and 28th ranked third down defense and the 22nd ranked rush defense. So I feel like we have a better defense than a lot of people are thinking. Now, it ain't one of the top upper echelon, because we do have some games where we be like, what the hell is going on? But when we play hard and when our back against the wall, like sometimes we act like a pit bull back into the corner. We finna get up out that corner. You feel me? We finna go make some plays and do what we gotta do to win the game. But we need to play that way for 60 minutes. You feel me? We gotta play that the whole game. We can't be out here bull driving around and wait until the last minute to turn up that notch and kick ass. We gotta kick ass the whole game, my guy. And talk about Syracuse a little bit, because I really want to beat these guys. You feel me? I don't know, for some reason I just don't like Syracuse. And I appreciate them having a dome for us to keep us Florida boys warm, because you know we don't like the cold weather. So y'all really helping us out, and we don't got to deal with no wind or nothing. So hey, it might be in trouble too with the pass, but I would prefer to run. You feel me? But hey, I could be wrong, and Cam Ward go out there and throw for 500 plus yards because he in the dome. The first game he don't play in the dome all season, so hey, who knows? We shall see. But Syracuse offense, 454 total yards per game, 361 passing, and they only averaging 92 rushing yards per game. They don't really run the ball that much, but they got a decent running back though. LaQuint Allen, 189 carries on the season with 819 rushing yards, 12 rushing TDs, and 4.3 yards to carry. So I just wouldn't go to sleep on their running game because they don't run that much, because they have a running back that's capable of making plays. But Gadsden, the tight end, is the main threat that we must keep an eye on, and we gotta try our best to contain. You feel me? I think he's gonna be Cal McCord's first read a lot, and if we take away that first read, we're gonna have a good day when it comes to Cal McCord. Because once he can't get his first read, sometimes he get a little TVD and he get nervous. He go to breaking down and throwing the ball to the wrong jersey. But Gatson on the season with 65 receptions, 861 receiving yards, and 5 receiving touchdowns, 12.5 yards a catch. Syracuse got the second ranked passing offense in the nation, which I already said. But what's crazy, they got the 73rd ranked red zone offense. So when they get the ball in the red zone, a lot of times they don't convert and make them things touchdowns. You feel me? So hey, might work in the Hurricanes' favor. And they got the 127 ranked rushing offense this season. So they don't run the ball, but I ain't saying they won't be able to make no plays running the ball, because they got a decent running back enough to take advantage of if they want to. But Miami Hurricanes, I guess we run a 4-2-5 this game, you feel me? And not really that 4-3 that we was kind of running last game, because I'm pretty sure Syracuse is going to air that thing out. So let's be prepared. Let's be prepared for that. Go out there and handle business. What else I got here? Oh yeah, as far as their defense, Syracuse got the 45th ranked pass defense, the 42nd ranked third down defense, and the 79th ranked rush defense, which I was saying we need to run the ball, take advantage of the run game. They got Miami a 10.5 point favorite this game. And you know what? I feel like my Canes are gonna, understand that they need this game. This is a critical game. They must win this game, and I would like to win this game in style. So I'm gonna say my Hurricanes are gonna win. They're gonna cover. So let's do this thing. Let's kick ass, my Hurricanes, and just win, baby. Winning to take care of all your problems. Winning, you feel me? Take care of all the doubters and the haters. Just win. Keep winning. You keep winning. You might find yourself in the national championship game. If you win that, all the haters, all the dollars, hey, you're gonna have to hear Hurricanes for a whole year until next year. And guess what? Next year we still gonna be kicking ass. But with that being said, your boy DP is out, you feel me? Like, share, subscribe. It's all about you feel me? Go Canes, baby. And your boy is out.